Yeah, what's up, people? I like the fact how this Muddy Waters company likes to send an open letter to the company that they're about to bash. And I also appreciate the fact that they tell you that they're short, and then they start bashing a company. I just want to give an open letter to Muddy Waters. Hi, Jefferson Krull, hit the bid. I'm doing nothing wrong. Is there a place where I could send flowers to? Give me your mom's address. I'll send her gifts on her birthday, whatever you need. Because I don't know what you guys are doing over there, but you have it figured out. Usually you're not allowed to do what you're doing, is disseminating sort of information based on sort of what you think you know, shorting a stock, bashing it, have it go down, making 10 times your money, and calling it a day. You have it all figured out. And again, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. I'm jealous of you, Muddy Waters. Not bashing you at all. But I was also wondering if you take requests, because I really have some stocks that I would like you to beat the shit out of. But we're going to get that to at a later date. Right now, we're in the midst of a short covering rally, and the panic has gone from end of the days, Greece, Italy, Portugal, contagion, China's fake. All that's off the table. We're right back into you're going to miss the boat. You got to get on the boat. You better start buying something. Buy whatever you think is about to make a move, because you're going to be right. You got a 97% chance right now of buying stocks. Oh, wait a second. That was yesterday. Today's today. Nothing means anything, right? You had to be buying stocks on Friday. That's it. Or you came in Monday and you just, when the market didn't blow up on Monday yesterday, you had to be buying stocks. Or when the market didn't blow up today, you had to be buying stocks. You had to be buying stocks, right? That came to that point where you just had to be buying stocks. You know why you have to buy stocks, more or less? Because every 6 months I get my account statements from some of these accounts that I just have cash in, and 6 months later I made 14 cents. 14 cents. That's why you have to buy stocks. I have bond market funds where I made like $4 on after 6 months. You have to buy stocks. It's the only thing. You have to have risk. The government wants us to take risks. They want us to believe in the smoke and mirrors. They're not going to let the market crash. QE3, they were just teasing us. Of course there's going to be QE3. They just won't talk about it, because if they're talking about it and we know it's QE3, then we'll just be waiting for QE3 to end. So shut up. They figured it out now. They're not going to tell us about QE3. It's just going to happen. So we'll think things are better than they are. If we think the government's supporting us, well, it's just the government supporting the stock market. Which I love the fact that we were all fighting that for a while. Remember when we were just fighting the idea that the market wouldn't go down because the government was buying the stocks? What was wrong with that? That was great. So anyway, we're talking about the Russian Google. We're talking about LinkedIn. We're talking about Yoku. All these stocks that were about to roll over and die are suddenly have found their bids. And they finally are making their moves back up, making everybody jealous. Now let's talk about SPRD. Right there, in a nutshell, bang. If you had some risk tolerance and why you should be trading options, there's no reason that you should have been chasing the stock at that point. You don't know what's happening with these companies. 98% of these companies, you know how I feel about them. They're all worthless pieces of paper based on hope and faith that somebody will come along and buy them at a higher price than you buy them for, right? Otherwise known as a pyramid scheme, right? Think about what we're talking about here, people. I buy something and I hope and pray that some sucker will come along and buy it for me at a higher price. Pyramid scheme, Ponzi scheme. That's what it's all about. Don't ever stop remembering, reminding yourself of that. But the Yandex, why would I give up on the Russian Google? Why? This isn't China. This is Russia. You think the Russians are going to let this stock fall apart? Forget that. Come on. They've got something to prove. They like to play in the stock market as well. Russian Google was going to fail, but there I was, using a stop loss. Took the emotion right out of it. You got to use stop losses. It takes the emotion out of your trading. Shut the fuck up. Know what it did? It cost me $2 grand. I was buying on the way down, getting into it, piecing into it, doing all the smart things I read about in accounting and stock market 101, buying it, not buying it all at once on the way down. But then it got scary there. I was like, you know, if it breaks 30 and a half, that IPO price, I don't want to be involved. Put the stop loss out there. Got home one day, I was out of the stock. Next thing you know, I'm thinking this thing's going to 20 bucks. There's where the emotions came in. Thank God I didn't get the print on the short on that stock that day. Good thing I didn't buy the puts on that stock. But lo and behold, now the stock's right back to where it was on the highs, 34 and change. But I think I told you this earlier. When I covered the LinkedIn and the stock has run 20 points since, that's a sign that we're about to explode. This guy is covering shorts and the market goes up. Come on. You got to know this by now. This is hit the bid 101. But right now, what I hope doesn't happen is that we're gonna get some huge gap down on some bullshit news overnight when I'm sleeping. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, something's gonna happen in Greece. Just waiting for those Molotov cocktails to start getting thrown again, right? And then it'll be Italy, it'll be something else. But right now, the short squeeze and all the fears have been swept under the rug once again, and the fear of missing out on the July rally, the summer rally, has taken precedent over everything. And yeah, I'm complaining about 2 or 3 points, but we also talked about the Google. The Google. It hit that 485 spot, scared us by going down another 10 points, and now has rocketed back up 25 points. So, I mean, to be an investor is just nonsense at this point. You need to be an active trader. You need to be at your desk. And if you're going to take this serious, which I hope you are, and you're going to be a part of what Hit the Bid is going to become, you need to be an active participant in managing your money on a daily basis. And if you can't do that, then maybe this isn't what you should be doing. Okay? All right? I know you can stop by every once in a while and you can hear what's going on over here. The chat room people have been banging it out. I don't know if anybody caught that SPRD, but we started buying the U.S. Steel off those lows. We all admitted defeat with the LinkedIn, and everyone was saying go long the LinkedIn against our better. We hate the company so much because we can't understand it, but do we need to understand it? When you see a stock that's rocketing up, that's all you need to know. Momentum, pivot points, greed and fear and all that stuff. You need to be an active participant. You need Hit the Bid.